Howdy strangers, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the AS VAL. This is easily the most expensive and consequentially one of the rarest guns in the game. And today we're just going to be talking about it because I don't really ever see it very much, of course, and it makes sense. Also, just recently found out that they gave it back the 30 round mag. For the longest time, it's only had 20 round magazine since I believe the start of Operation Resurgence. Is there a guy just... Okay, yeah. So for like the longest time, for like well over a year, this gun has only had a 20 round magazine despite having a 30 round magazine back in Operation Viper. Then Operation Resurgence got taken away, and then the SR3M was added to the game, which was basically, you know, Carbine AS VAL, except it has a 30 round magazine. That's kind of the trade-off. AS VAL had 20 round mag, but, you know, kind of a little bit more range, I guess you could say. And then the SR3M that only had, you know, a 30 round magazine, but less range, and yeah, it was kind of like a trade-off kind of thing. But now, and I don't know when they did it, but they gave the AS VAL a 30-round magazine again, and I am as happy as can be. I have been wanting for it to return for the longest time, and I am just so happy. Please shoot the gun. Why is there a delay between, you know, firing the gun and after reloading? I don't get that. Please fix it. Please let there be some fluidity between reloading and shooting. But, yeah, this is easily like one of the rarest guns in the game, just because you have to be level 65 to buy it at its normal price, and of course, you know, if you're under that level, then it's going to be even more expensive. So this is very easily one of the most expensive guns in the game, and that's why you don't see it very often. But is it a good gun? I honestly think so. I think this is a really strong gun. I'm not going to say it's one of the best by any means. However, I think it's a very fun gun, and I do like it a lot. Wow, that is so good. That was so cool. Just straight up killed someone behind a wall. Like, didn't even see him, like, really. Like, I knew he was there. That's why I pre-fired it. But, like, really could not even see him. Might be a stupid peek, but, like... Or is he not there anymore? I thought he was. Oh, he rotated on over. Okay. Look at that drop shot. The way he immediately turned and just started drop shotting is crazy. Let's just shot at my teammate. Nice. How are we doing, by the way? 6-1? Yeah. So, I mean, the AS VAL is a really good gun. If you want to kind of have what the AS VAL experience is like, I would highly recommend trying out the SR3M before you buy the AS VAL, just because of how much of a commitment the AS VAL is. But I do love this gun, and I'm so happy I got its 30 round magazine back, because, I mean, genuinely, that was big thing with this gun, and that's, man, it's so good for it to be back. I'm literally so happy. I've been asking for it for, like, the longest time. Ever since the 30 round got removed, I've been asking for it to come back, and it's finally here. I'm just so happy. I'm really at that point where I get happy over, like, a magazine being added to this game. So one weird thing I've been noticing is that a lot of the times I'm doing my recordings, I keep just getting the same map. I keep just getting Tokyo, and I don't know why that is. It's genuinely starting to feel like they just removed all the other maps in this game, and that Tokyo is the only map, because, like, I mean, just wow, this is the only map I get in my recording. And this is like the 5th time I've gotten it in a row, because I've tried to record other videos. I was gonna do a video on, like, my least favorite gun in the game, and I literally just was not doing well and couldn't get any good footage, so I just had to give up on that, unfortunately. So, and then I decided to do another video that I don't want to spoil just yet, because I may record it after this one. And that was just kind of like, whatever. So, now I decided to do this one, and this one's obviously going well, so I'm having fun. How did we do? 11-2 first game on. The VAL is great. So, I don't know, like, how old my audience is at this point. Or not like, you know, just like people who've played this game for a while. But does anyone remember back in Operation Viper when the AS VAL was, like, meta? Like, that was the gun to use. Like, do you all remember that? And now it's, like, it's just kind of faded into obscurity, unfortunately. Which is kind of sad, because it still is a strong gun. If it's the... I mean, some people might say it's the best, and if they do say that, that's completely fair, because I do believe the AS VAL is definitely on the stronger side of guns in this game. But I wouldn't say it's the best. I think the best probably goes to the HK416 or M4A1, just because of how just more versatile they are. The AS VAL seems a lot more of like an run and gun kind of playstyle, just kind of up in your face kind of thing. And not really like that wide all-rounder, jack of all trades, you know, master of none kind of thing that the M4A1 has going on. But I do think that the AS VAL definitely has the fun factor that I look for in a lot of guns. And that's really just what matters to me, because I don't care too much about like using the best gun in the game. I just want to have fun. I just want to use all the silly weapons if I can. You know, they're fun to me, and that's what matters. That's why a lot of my videos, I don't really just make content on stuff like, oh, what's the best gun in the game? And it's like, everyone pretty much already knows what it is. It's just the basic, most bare bones assault rifle you can find. So I like to use more interesting stuff, kind of just goof off with them, because they're just way more interesting, and I get to try out different playstyles with them. Anyways, I really like the VAL because I already love the SR3M, by the way. SR3M is definitely one of my favorite guns in this game just to goof off with. And, you know, like, if I'm going to play in my off time, which I very rarely do, but, like, if I am, the SR3M is one of my goated guns. No! There's more people. But the SR3M is definitely one of my guns I like to just goof off with in my own time and stuff like that. So, like, using the AS VAL, I feel right at home. Ooh, office. And that guy's an M24, poor guy. Anyways, I've started kind of recently doing this, like, in my videos because I've realized just kind of how fun it is. If you all have any fun facts or just, like, any cool information about the AS VAL, you know, like, the real-life counterpart, basically. If you have any cool, like, fun facts for me, please hit me with them because I absolutely love learning. And I've done a couple videos in the past where I've been like, hey, you know, if you all have any cool information about some of the battle rifles, you know, be sure just to let me know in the comments. I love to learn. And you all did. You did provide me with some really cool stuff, and I really appreciate those who took the time, you know, to comment on my video and basically teach me a little bit about battle rifles. Really do appreciate that. Y'all are amazing, and I do read those comments. I definitely do read them, so I'm not just being like, oh, yes, tell me about them, and then I just, you know, I vanish off like the planet and just, like, never see it. I do read those comments, and like I said, I greatly appreciate them. So, yeah, if you do have anything cool information about the AS VAL or the SR3M, I just got, the guy was trying to shoot the guy here with the P90 and clipped me instead on accident. Yeah, he's just confused. But yeah, I'm curious to know just how many people just in my audience, like, remember the AS VAL meta way back in Viper. Like, it's been years now, so, like, I don't expect a lot of people to know about it, but man, I just remember when this gun was absolutely meta, and it still is very strong, I think, but the best gun in the game, I don't think so. Also, why is everyone pushing down elbow here? And I just want to put this... That's why you don't push down elbow. I don't like elbow at all, just because of how cramped you are as an attacker. It's just a terrible way to go. You have no room to, you have no cover, first of all, that's the biggest part. You have no cover, and it's just like a really cramped corridor. Just don't go down elbow there. Like, I would not recommend it. So, like, if I go here, like, I have some cover, I've got the staircase to work with, and also just, like, the windows here. Like, I can actually, like, back up. I don't have to, like, take that angle. But if you're going down elbow, you're just kind of forced to do it. Good night. That is a lot of tracers over there. Okay, my teammate traded. Bop. How are we doing, by the way? 7-2. Man, I am actually doing pretty good today. I'm happy with this. So I did go down this way last time and kind of got by a guy on my side here, so may have to try. Okay, I've got two teammates going down middle here, so. All right, we got him. Kind of stupid to push down this way, but I'm doing it anyways. I heard a gun get pulled out. I suck. Okay, that's still an ace. I'm so bad, but that was an ace. Whatever, I'll take it. I'm sorry for going quiet. I had to lock in there for a second. Jesus. So, yeah, the AS VAL is pretty good. It's a 5-shot to the arms. Like, if you're only hitting arms, it's going to be a 5-shot. But with how fast this gun fires, it's not really that big of a deal. New York City, I'm calling it. No! One of these days, I'm going to get it. Oh, I didn't realize the guy just freaking out in chat. Oh, man. It's actually, like, really funny because it's, like, majority of the games I've been on today, I've just had people recognize me, which is awesome. If y'all see me in game, by the way, feel free to say hi. It does not bother me at all. It may take me a second to respond because, you know, I don't usually just, like, pay attention to chat too much, to be honest, but usually I will see your message, so yeah. There's people behind me. I just lit up a corpse. No, we traded! We traded! No way! Oh my gosh, the only reason we lost is because, you know, we're attackers. I was talking about how I hate to go down elbow, and I just immediately pushed down elbow. Never let them know your next move, alright? Anyways, I'm sure some people are probably going to be wondering why I'm running irons on my Val instead of like an actual red dot. And that's because I just don't feel like red dots run pretty good on this gun. They have a bunch of like scopes options that you can do, like, and there's a dovetail mount as well. But the dovetail hangs like above the like irons by like 5 feet. Like it is terrible to look at. So honestly, irons are the way to go on this gun, I feel like. Well, at least I got the trade. It's funny because it's like I go that way occasionally and try and catch people off guard, and then I go that way and I get caught off guard, so it's a little ironic, I think.